Yo, hello and welcome to today's stream. Bienvenidos al último lunes de dolor del año. Welcome to the last pain Monday of the year, but not the last pain Monday. That's still very far from now. Welcome, bienvenidos al stream de hoy. ¿Qué tal estáis? Espero que estéis teniendo un buen día. I hope you're all having a great day today. There's only 2 days left until New Year's. After that, the world ends forever. Maybe it will be the last pain Monday. But first of all, yo Inchi, yo Nermanda, yo Rogetsu, yo Kain, welcome! How's it going today? I hope you're all having a not painful Monday. I'm gonna take all the pain for you. Do not worry. Today I have good news. I did my homework. I brought the references for the 2 middle characters in here. I've been unable to do these 2 characters for a little while because I did not have the references at hand. There was this old sketch that took like hours to find. At least an hour. Este sketch me tomó como una hora de encontrarlo. No lo encontraba en ningún sitio. I couldn't find it anywhere until I looked at like some doodle files from 2020, 2019. I know it was older than I remembered it. But I found it with this one. I found it. I was able to find it. I don't have anything else though. That's all I have of the design. So we're gonna have to work with that. And since this other character I had never drawn her before, I made the design reference, and she turned out so cute. I managed to draw her more or less how I imagine her. I wasn't able to represent the fact that she has very strong arms because she's wearing very like baggy clothes. So put that in your imagination, I guess. Hello Rexy, welcome! How's it going? Does that mean that the world ends with you? Yes. The game had warned us about that the world ends with you. And you know what else has to do with you? Baba. Because Baba is you. I don't know why the Baba is you memes always make me laugh a lot. Why is it so funny? I could have made a new sketch, but at the same time, I had like a very clear memory of this one sketch, and I was like, if I try to do the sketch again, I'm not gonna do it the same. It's gonna turn out different. I want to find the old one, so I don't change the design without realizing. Yes, another green muscle woman because I have to compensate for something. So let's go. Right, I also tried to find more references of the characters that go after these ones. Well, you know, these other people. I remembered I had this drawing on paper somewhere. I tried to find it, but I couldn't. Not even in my scanned drawings. I have no idea where it is. Like, I have a very clear memory that this drawing, it's like a full body drawing that I did on a notebook. I cannot find the notebook, and I cannot find the scanned version of it, so we're gonna have to go with the pixel art to remember the design. At least the pixel art, I think I can read it more or less. I can remember how it was designed, so I don't think it's gonna be that much of a problem. It's gonna be fine. But man, I wanted to find it. I really like that doodle, but oh well. What can you do? You can have all the references all the time, I guess. With how much I draw and how many notebooks and papers I've got with doodles, it's impossible to find them all. It's gotta be somewhere though. Pretty sure that it's somewhere in here. But oh well, we'll get to that. For today, I think I'm gonna start with the new sketches. At least these 2 in the middle. I wanna do these 2 for sure. Look, I'm gonna make this guy dizzy. I'm so sorry. I keep moving him around. Siento que lo voy a marear de tanto que lo estoy moviendo. Discúlpame. Forgive me. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the rest of the design though. What's the rest of the clothes? Like, I just had these. This is all that I had. guess we're gonna figure it out along the way. Let's go. But I'm really happy with how the other doodle turned out. I feel like I gave her the contrast that I wanted to give her. She's so cute. She's adorable. You know, strong, muscular character. Even though you cannot tell because it's barely visible. But he's also super cute at the same time. Because those two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. Someone can be strong and cute at the same time. Alright. Let's go. Let's see if I can figure this out. Make him not wearing any pants like Final Fantasy IX Kusha. Oh my god. I don't think he's ready to slay that much. He's already not wearing much on the top part of the design. I feel like I don't have a big idea for the rest because this guy lives in an underwater area, so I wanted to give him a bit of an algae theme. So the thing is, I used to have another character that was like a merman. I think he's in the pixel arts actually. But I discarded that character, so I kinda made this design a bit as a way to rescue the other merman that I discarded. So maybe we can use that for inspiration. Yo Litia, yo Franchu! Merry late Christmas! How's it going? Welcome to the stream. He's gotta be somewhere in here. He's gotta be one of the circled characters. Good luck finding him though. I have no idea where he is. Where is he? Oh my god. Can't find him. He might be at like the lower half of the file. Or the upper half of the file. Where is he? Estoy buscando a un señor sireno que tenía. Lo quité de la lista hace un montón. ¡Aquí! ¡Míralo! Está aquí en medio. He was here in the middle. This guy. This is the guy. I used to have this character. I kinda gave this guy more or less similar hair. A little bit different though. More or less same color but a bit darker. Also this kind of like algae appearance. So we're gonna go a little bit with that. But this guy had a bit of a mad design. Like the coolest thing was the abyssal fish traits. The rest was kinda just there, nothing special. We're gonna do a better version of that. It's kind of a way of bringing back a character that I discarded. It's rescuing a concept from the abandoned concepts box. Put back in the idea drawer. Every time that I remove a character from here, it doesn't mean that they are never gonna show up again. It just means that I'm like shelving them for when I need them. This way, if I ever find a chance to bring a character back or at least something of their design, I can just grab them from the box and say, it's your turn now. It's your turn in the limelight now again. Alright. Let's go. I don't even know where to start. I guess let's start with the head and the pose, which is the most important thing and never what I start with most of the time. Okay, I do usually start with the head, that is true. But I feel like it's my futile attempt at keeping the heads consistent. It's one of the hardest things, keeping all the heads the same size. It's hard. Maybe it doesn't look like it, but it's hard. Es muy difícil en realidad mantener todas las cabezas del mismo tamaño. Siento que cada vez que hago una cabeza me sale de distinta forma. Me sale de distinto tamaño, es muy inconsistente. Oh well, at least the chibis still look the same size though. As long as that's consistent. It's inevitable that some things are gonna change along the way, so Yeah. So, let's see. This guy has a trident. As like any good underwater dweller should. He's got a trident, so we're gonna try to include that in the design. First, I'm gonna try to decide on a pose. Something a bit cool looking. No podía faltar, tenía que haber un tridente en algún sitio. Yo, Ernest, welcome! Merry Christmas! I hope you're having a great holidays. Y espero que estéis teniendo unas buenas fiestas. Porque aún no se han acabado las fiestas, aún queda fin de año. Y Reyes, si lo celebráis. ¿Quién decidió poner tantas fiestas seguidas? Es como, no sé... Luego hay parte del año que está sin fiestas durante mucho tiempo. We decided to put so many festivities together, like... We could have, like, spread them a little bit. They could have, I don't know... maybe Jesus could have waited some more days. Alright. Let's... ¿Quién fue el genio que lo hizo? Alguien que tenía ganas de dar muchas vacaciones en esta época. Alguien que no quería trabajar con el frío de invierno. Eso yo creo que tiene sentido. Alguien que no quería trabajar en esta época. It's someone who didn't want to work in this season of the year, which is honestly understandable. You know what? That's completely fair. Trident, that's a pretty good gum brand. I forgot that that's a gum brand too. Oh my god. It is. Verdad, también es una marca de chicle. Tiene un chicle. Pero el calor del verano también. Eso también es muy horrible. Es que tanto en invierno como en verano no dan ganas de trabajar. Así que tanto si era en hemisferio norte como hemisferio sur, el señor que decidió poner tantas fiestas en estos días tenía razón. Porque no hay ganas de trabajar en estos días. Guau. Yo nunca me quejaré del frío del invierno porque yo estoy muy feliz aquí con mi mantita, pero sí que es cierto que me estoy notando la mano muy fría estos días y me cuesta dibujar. It is true that I will never complain about the cold of winter because I love the cold of winter. I'm just here chilling with my blanket and being comfy. But it's true that I feel my hand very cold. And sometimes it's a little bit hard to draw. Yesterday it was a little bit difficult. It gets to a point where it hurts a little bit, but I'm wearing my glove, my drawing glove, and it helps keep my hand warm. Yomi, welcome! Likewise, good year for today! I mean, might as well be a good last 2 days. Because after that, the world ends forever. Yeah. This year, there's no new year after that. That's not true. I hope so. ¿Haces alguna especie de ejercicios para entrar en calor la mano? En realidad no. Lo que sí que hice ayer... Porque hay algo que no sabía. Hay gente que hace sketches para calentar la mano antes de dibujar. Y yo como, wait, ¿la gente hace eso? Yo siempre me lanzo simplemente a dibujar. Tal cual. Something I found out not long ago is that people sometimes do warm-up sketches before starting to draw. I never do that. I just start drawing right away. Maybe I should start doing that. So, when I realized that, wait, that's the thing that I can do sketches. I tried doing sketches before drawing. And you know what happened? I ended up just doing sketches and not drawing the thing that I wanted to draw. Lo que ocurrió cuando intenté hacer esbozos para poder calentar la mano, porque al final no me quedó tiempo para dibujar, simplemente estuve haciendo esbozos. Y ya está. De hecho puedo enseñar lo que dibujé, porque la terminé ayer. La hice como en 2 horitas. Porque estaba pensando, mira, hago un sketch de yo que sé, 10 minutos. Y mi sketch de 10 minutos se volvió un sketch de 2 horas. ¡Yogo daligato! Llego un poco tarde, pero ¡feliz Navidad! ¡Feliz Navidad! Nunca es tarde, aún estamos en fiestas, así que aún celebramos. Y espero que pasaras una buena Navidad y tuvieras muy buena comida. Eso es lo más importante de la Navidad. I drew this horse. This horse that is not really a horse, she's a human, but she's the new horse zodiac of Gramble Fantasy. I was like, I want to draw something quick to warm up, and this ended up being a 2-hour long doodle. I cannot control myself. Estaba como, mira, voy a hacer un sketch de 10 minutitos. Los 10 minutitos se convirtieron en 2 horas y al final la acabé pintando entera. No sé hacer doodles ya, no sé cómo se hacen doodles. Se me ha olvidado cómo hacer esbozos porque sí. Todo lo que dibujo tiene que acabar pintado y decorado y terminado, no sé. Yogo Rider, welcome! How's it going? I am doing well. Today I did my homework and I brought references for the next 2 characters. I did my job. I was showing the doodle I did yesterday because I wanted to do some sketches to warm up, and then the warm-up sketch turned into a 2-hour drawing. At least it's been a nice practice for like post-processing. I've been trying a lot of experiments with post-processing. For example, now I tried to add a bit of chromatic aberration. You can see a little bit of it here. If there's like a blue line and a red line. I have learned how to do that with Clip Studio. So now I've been experimenting a bit with that and also with adding filters. And I feel like this is gonna add a little bit of better finishing to my properly finished art. I like how this one turned out. I feel like it's really unpolished, but that was already the idea. So I'm not unhappy with it. I feel like maybe I overdid it with the post-processing, but that was also the idea. Siento que quizá me pasé un poco con los retoques finales, con el post-processing. Le puse Chromatic Aberration, que ahora he descubierto cómo hacerlo en Clip Studio. Le puse también filtros de ajuste de color y demás. Y no sé, quizá me pasé un poco. Pero yo siento que esto me va a ayudar con mis ilustraciones así más grandes y pulidas. Este está muy poco pulido. Mirad esto. Esto es un poco desastre. Hay un poco líneas, un poco así porque sí. There's a lot of lines that are just like a bit there just because. It's really unpolished. But you know what? I'm happy. I was able to do something unpolished without worrying about completing it to the fullest and detailing it and spending like 6 hours in it. Better 2 hours than 6 hours, you know? I like how it turned out in the end. Yeah. Al final estoy feliz con cómo ha quedado. Mejor 2 horas que no 6 horas. Pero a ver si aprendo a hacer simplemente dibujos por dibujar y no por terminar ilustraciones completas. Eso estaría muy bien. Maybe someday I will relearn. I will relearn how to do sketches. Just to sketch. Not to like do a masterpiece every time. Es cierto que no lo he dicho. Muchas gracias por el super chat. Muchísimas gracias. Dije feliz Navidad, pero no gracias por el super chat. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? Maybe? What? Was moving the entirety of the sketches. Maybe since this guy could be underwater, maybe he could be floating a little bit. Maybe we don't have to do a standing position. Could be just floating. And move him a little bit. This is gonna be complete improvisation. I have no idea how to go with this sketch. I'm gonna be improvising along the way. There's these parts in here that I like quite a bit. How they look, it's kind of like some sort of algae I don't even know how it's pronounced. Algas. Seaweed. I guess we can just say seaweed, I guess. Like, there's a... Not exactly. How exactly do these? Maybe I should just decide on the pose before adding details. Okay. Let's go with something simple for now, and if I decide to change it afterwards, we'll just change anything along the way. For now, let's go with these. Let's try to find a way to put the trident. The trident could go like this, perhaps? Or it could also go like this. But if it goes like this, maybe we need to change the explanation a little bit. For composition reason. I'm trying to make a composition, it's better if there's like the lines go cross like this instead of all the lines going the same way. I feel like it balances out the drawing a lot more. So perhaps if it was I will just do some things like that. Or what? Let's see if this doesn't become biggest ordeal in this page. So far, most of the sketches in this page haven't given me much trouble. Let's hope this doesn't become the difficult character in this page. Let's ver cómo sale. Maybe here. I think here it could work well. How would we hold this case? Could be holding it like that. This is like a very carefree pose if it's something like this. Siente como una pose como muy casual, creo. Siento que podría ser algo mejor. Creo que quede más como con la personalidad. Porque este señor es bastante serio. This guy is like pretty serious. So I don't think a carefree pose would fit that much. Algo más apoyado en el hombro podría quedar. Tengo una idea, pero no estoy segura de cómo va a salir. Sí, he borrado el cuerpo entero, lo siento. I have erased the entire body. I'm sorry. This is gonna be a bit complicated. I don't have like a pose visualized, but I need to materialize it more in my brain. Tengo que materializar más la pose que estoy visualizando en mi cerebro. Imagine me like channeling my imagination on the canvas. I'm like projecting with my laser eye beams that you cannot see because they are covered with my bangs, but actually redo what I just deleted. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Let's see. Yoga music, welcome! I hope so. I think maybe I'll be able to finish it this year. Or maybe the next. It is possible that it's still gonna take one more year. But probably we're gonna get super close to the end in 2026, yep. Close. The end. Prometo que no voy a agregar más, lo prometo. Lo juro. You know what? Maybe? Oh, there's a sword. What will happen after the challenge? I'm gonna do Paint Monday too. I'm gonna draw the alternate designs that I haven't drawn. I'm gonna go through the list and draw everyone with their alternate outfits and designs. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be Paint Monday too. Yep. I could just add 145. I would never. I wouldn't. Right? You trust me. You trust me that I wouldn't, right? Yomi, do not add the hair yet. It's not. First the pose. What if? Wait, you know, I have had a vision in my brain. Tengo una visión en mi cerebro. What if? Trust me, I do not want more OCs in the list right now though. I have already too many and too many stories to work on. So for now, I don't think I'm gonna be adding any more. At least not until I finish the stories that I've got halfway done. I can't deny though, I have been writing down more ideas that I've had for stories. And that means more characters. There's at least 4 characters from these new stories that I have not added to the list. But they are kinda there, existing. Then even the end of the year, Zodiac OCs, those are already in the list, yeah? They are gonna be in the last list that I'm gonna be doing for the challenge. They are in the Gramlo Fantasy list. What if I created 200 more OCs? It's gonna be... That's like Paint Monday the spin-off. Instead of drawing the already created OCs, it's a spin-off to add more OCs to the list. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to myself. That's true, Gramlo Fantasy is coming to Steam! With the disadvantage that you cannot use already existing accounts, which really sucks. I hope that they can do something about that. Because man, what's even the point? Pretty sure it's because the company that manages the already existing accounts don't want to give them to Steam or something. I don't know. Might be that, maybe it's not. But can you imagine having to restart those 12 years of progress just to change to Steam? No, thank you. God no. God no, I would not reset my Gramble account for that. I'd rather just keep playing on browser if that's the case. Which reminds me, I've been farming a little bit of Arcarum these past days. I've had it abandoned for a long time. Now I can unlock the final evoker that I was missing. Evokers are like some unlockable characters that you can get with the special game mode. There's like 10 of them. And I managed to get all of them now! Let's go! I got the 10 evokers before I got the 10 Eternals. That speaks volumes. The judges of the Gramble Fantasy World, yep, they've got stands. That's a very good way of summarizing them. They are the JoJos with their stands. to unlock them, you have to get their stands and upgrade them to the maximum. My idea is to get the trident. His arm. This is gonna be. Not too happy with the hand though. Well, this arm should be a lot more or less bent. Perhaps that hand was super weird. Perspective-wise, it should also be. Also, Yoko Shiny, Yoko Paper, welcome! How's it going? I got distracted thinking about Gramlo Fantasy and forgot to say Yo-hooo, welcome! Welcome to the stream! What if Pain Monday was called Pan Monday? Yomi put oil on a non-stick kitchen appliance! Me every time I'm cooking. Welcome and Merry Christmas! I hope you've been having great holidays! Oh my god, you're also doing Pain Monday? Let's go! Everyone, you should all join us in Pain Monday. It's more fun when we all suffer together. Everyone in this world should be drawing chibis of their OCs. Now. Okay, that's looking a lot better, I think. There we go. We can give a bit of decoration. Trident. How many OCs do you have now? How painful is your OC list? Now the other arm. Let me also check how much I've messed up the... Why have I given him the same pose as this guy? That's you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna flip it. Now it's no longer the same pose. We can even change the legs a little bit. I refuse to repeat poses this much. We just flip it. It's the secret to everything. Can even change a little bit. Don't look that cool though, that way. They can make a heart if you put them together, that's true. But gonna move this a little bit. Something I'm thinking though. What if fishtail? This way, we don't have to worry about drawing the legs. And it kind of fits. You know, previous character. The technically previous incarnation of this character was that merman design. I could do that. but doesn't release the selections that easily lately. I don't know why. A bit of a lag. Anyway, speaking of fish, I have something that I can talk about now. Because during December, I was working on something and I kept it secret from everyone. Yeah, I'm glad that the music helps. Wait, right, I put the different music the other day, right? This is still the alternate music. We're gonna keep it because, you know, festivities. Yeah, I've been working on something fish related during December and I didn't tell anyone because it was a secret. It was for a Secret Santa. I participated in a Secret Santa with some friends and my gift was a fishing game. I made a little fishing game. I've been thinking about posting it, so maybe you'll be able to play it too. It was really fun, and I did it in RPG Maker in 2 weeks. It was super fun, actually. I was about to guess Choco Sushi. Cooking game could also be interesting. I've been taking notes because I had a lot of fun making a game for the Secret Santa, and that means that next year, if we do another Secret Santa, I have set the bar very high for myself. I'm gonna have to make another game. I've been writing down ideas for what I could do for next year. You know what? We're gonna go with fish. Because, you know, we don't have that many fish people in this list. I used to have a lot more, but no longer. Oh no. The square though. It's gonna be hard. You know what that means? What does it mean? Dude, I'm just in time for the Silamia. It's a fishman that I have no idea how I'm gonna go with his design. I am suffering a little bit. Field officer, welcome! How's it going? Maybe we can even make the fishtail a little bit more complex than what it should usually be. Usually I would just draw it like a normal fishtail, but what if we make it a longer fish? What if it's like an eel? A little bit more like an eel. This way it fits with the seaweed. Get some reference. Find some tools. This way it is kinda like a Silamia. What if you made him like a flounder, broad and flat? I don't think I've ever seen like fish people like that. That would have been really funny as a concept. It would be a design challenge too. Wow, I really like the flavor of flounder fish, but they are so expensive. I used to really like them as a kid. Remember, they were so delicious. It's gonna be something like this. I'm gonna go with something like that. Okay, and the clothes. What do we do with the clothes? The clothes are gonna be the hardest part. There's this over here. There. The hair also has kind of like sort of beats like alga. Well, I still don't know how to pronounce it. Seaweed. I gotta get used to saying seaweed instead. That for sure is a lot easier to pronounce. Like the hair is half seaweed. Ears are kinda words. Yes. There was another detail that this character had, and it's the little lights at the tips of the hair. So I think I'm gonna go with something like that to here. Some little bits of the hair that can glow. There's gonna be all flowy, you know, underwater. I have a lot of fun sketching hair like these. It's like super floaty. It is. Then of the hair. Very thin strands. The Teacher Yomi is gonna curse me for having to line art these. Yomi del futuro me va a odiar por tener que hacer el sketch de esto. Me va a super odiar. He's gonna super hate me. Yes. Now. What about the arms? I kind of want to change the sleeves to the sleeves here. Seemed like they were kind of like poofy and then with gloves, but I kind of want to do something. Maybe if we went with something. Not too sure. It just had like a coat. Maybe we can go with something similar. At least for a part of the clothes. Starting to be a bit of a mess. these ones are also a little bit... Also the horns, let's not forget. Oh no, there's no space. I know, I think I should make the body small in general. Because the head does look very small in comparison. A bit smaller. It'll look a lot better. Make the head a little bit bigger. Kind of pointier up here. There we go. How could we make a flounder now that I think about it? I feel like with a cartoon style, it would be a lot easier. I guess it's also kind of like when there's a profile view in like anime style. When people make like the mouth here on one side. that kind of effect that technically the mouth is here on the side. This is more or less how it would be, right? We just have to figure out a way of moving the other eye. Here. Very well. You planted the seed of doubt in my brain. I had to find out. Try to figure this out. It's between the lines and the colors. This is also gonna turn out a lot better. I'm gonna change that a little bit too. I feel like the head is too sad. Like a normal anime character from the side when they turn to face the viewer and their eyes and mouth move with their head. You know what would be really funny? Making that in live 2D. A flounder VTuber. But with the entire face on one side. It would be very, very uncanny to see that in action. Okay, this is looking a lot better, I feel. We're making progress. These supers. We've created something awful here. I hope someone's listening. Does the world need to know? Or is the world safer not knowing what we have created? I think the world needs to know. I think someone should make the flounder VTuber. saw the other day a post about someone on Twitter dropping some VTuber ideas that they were not gonna use. One of them was like werewolf VTuber called like and subscribe. That was genius. Holy shit. Someone needs to do that. Someone has to. Save, because I don't want to lose this progress. I'm gonna worry much about the That's a job for future Yomi, who's gonna be crying while line arting these. Maybe we can also add some scales. Scales is always a good idea for fish. Example. Something, wait, if we're going with an abyssal or eel appearance, eels don't really have anything glowy most of the time. I guess we can just go with the scale. What if electric eel though? Out electric. They are kind of more snake-like. They don't have like the stylish fins that regular eels have. Oh my god, look at this one though. Look at this photo. Do they have 4 eyes or is that the nose? It kinda like, I think these are the eyes. Like this. I think these are the eyes. But doesn't it kinda look like these are the eyes? Amazing. I guess this guy could be water electric. At least this has helped find a better theme. Green. Yo, Piero! Good luck with work! I hope it goes well and that you're having a great holiday! Some scales here and there. I guess we're going with it. Look, your face twitches into at the exact microsecond the camera flashes. Oh no. So true. This is the moment when you know that you're gonna go blind the next second. Okay, we're almost there. All that I need to finish is the sleeves. What do we do with the sleeves? Kinda? We go with just the... I really like it. There's gotta be some better way. What if fish arm? If we go with fish arm, that could be for the best. I'm gonna add dark scales so they can look like the gloves. I just add a fin for the arm. Guess that should do it. A little bit broken leaf texture. I guess like these. I would say good enough. Also add detail length for the trident. And the rest is gonna be homework for future Yomi. We'll line art this with her eyes in tears probably, but she'll do it. She'll manage. I believe in future Yomi. Future Yomi always manages to defeat any line art. I believe in you, future Yomi. Sending you this message from the past. Okay, let's write down his name. Let's move on to the next one. This guy is Cornelius. It should be a lot easier to draw. I mean, I just drew her 2 days ago. La dibujé apenas hace 2 días, así que no será tan difícil. Ha quedado super cute su diseño. Her design has turned out so cute. I like how she looks with the carrots. There was a doodle idea that I had. I don't know if you've seen that meme that has like someone burying some plants and saying gardening tip: if you bury a corpse under protected plants, it is illegal to dig it up. She would probably do that. The other Bakiyomi, but this one has visible eyes and visible eyebrows. Look at her eyebrows. They are like clovers. Really proud of the eyebrows. Is that super cute? As a bonus, your plants will love it. So true. Gardening tip number 2. Maybe that's why my garden is always flourishing so much. I mean, what? Talking about myself, of course. Skeleton Yomi is somewhere in there. Her home is down there, I mean. Just exists. Lives there. Interesante momento para llegar. Lo que se dice en Yomi Gardenia Channel se queda en Yomi Gardenia Channel. What is said in Yomi Gardenia Channel stays in the Yomi Gardenia Channel. Alright. But I think I'm gonna draw her also holding something. But what if she's holding it with the apron? I have an idea. Why does the selection not let me draw sometimes? Also Yo-hooo, of course! Bienvenido! Que no dije Yo-hooo. Todo el mundo necesita su Yo-hooo. Everyone needs their Yo-hooo. That's a little rounder. I struggled a little bit with her horns because I felt like since she wears a lot of things in her head, if I gave her very big horns, it would be a bit too much. But I didn't want to repeat horn shapes. I went with very stubby horns. And I think it fits pretty well. It's not very... what's it called? Not very in the way. It's practical enough. Facing this way so we can show the ring. idea to draw her holding apron. I'll just go with the B, just like that. Not overworked. Holding on one side, other side. Look at how easy it is when I'm not getting distracted with the details. It is that easy. That of the apron. I tried to combine an apron with the overalls and I think it fits pretty well. Also tried to give her a hint of Mori fashion. I feel is quite fitting for her. Need to adjust the proportions a little bit. The legs look very, very, very tiny. We're gonna add, which is what's gonna occupy the most space up there. Now, first, like her lifting a dumbbell. She lifts lettuce like she lifts dumbbells. Yo, Louise! Wait, what? What's going on? Whoa! What is going on? Where should I go? Where should I hurry? Should I finish Pain Monday before the year ends? Where do I gotta go? Got 2 days to finish the chivis! Oh no! That's true, the world is ending after that. We're running out of time. It's now or never. End run the stream until next year. to finish all the chivis. Nah, we still got 1 more year. And maybe another one. I don't know how much it's gonna take. I could try to calculate. We could try to calculate at the end of the stream. But I feel like I'm gonna forget at the end of the stream. Maybe we should do it now. Hey, happy early New Year's! I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Probably yes. But maybe no. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So maybe this could also be the last stream of the year, depending on how things go. If I can, I'm gonna probably stream something, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Yo, Glass Meow! Welcome! How's it going? Que un meteorito que destruye todo Yomi fantasma sobrevive. Por supuesto. Pero el meteorito tiene que ser Lina, ¿no? Bienvenido, ¿qué tal? Aquí estoy, sigo dibujando mis personajes. Estoy dibujando mi granjera demonia. Toca dibujar sus verduras. Voy a tener verduras aquí en el delantal. I'm gonna have some vegetables here in the apron. Dime a cuando puedas nomás, yeah. Si puedo, estaré aquí. Si no, pues me veréis igualmente el año que viene, desde el más allá. Porque se acaba el mundo. Pero no pasa nada, porque yo seguiré aquí. I'm still gonna be here, so no worries. Even if the world ends, I'm a ghost. I can take it. You have to make 2 chibis per hour with no sleep. Oh no. Yeah, maybe too much. That's some lettuce, potatoes, maybe a carrot somewhere. There you go. Maybe I should fix the balance of the pose a little bit more. Yo, Morador, welcome! This was the special music that I used the last stream for the recap, I think. It stayed because we're still on holidays. Nice for a bit of a change, because I always have the same music, so might as well change a little bit every once in a while. Oh, something I should add is the sprout. It's gonna be very visible, but we can put it here. Also, ribbon of the scarf. There we go. So, when did Paint Monday start? It started on February, nearly 5 years ago. That means it was February 2020. No, February 2021. Let's started on the 10th of February. No, wait, no, the 10th. Need to change the year. I'm checking the calendar wrong. Here. The 8th of February 2021. That means... Wait, actually, we don't really need to check that. We just need to check how many Paint Mondays it has been and how many characters we've done. So, it's been... Let's count only 252 Paint Mondays. So, 252... And that is 344 characters total. If we divide 344 between 252, that means I have finished 1.36 characters for Paint Monday. That means at that speed, we're gonna finish the 96 left in cannot be that cannot be. Wait a second. Should be divided, right? If we divide 96 between 1.36, That means it's gonna be 70 Pain Mondays, so a bit over a year. In 70 more Pain Mondays, we're gonna finish. Oh my god, I know maths. I know a little bit of maths. I can only do maths to calculate how many gacha rolls I have and how many days I've got left of Pain Monday. So a little bit over 70 weeks. Is a bit over a year. How long of Pain Monday there's left? I'm to it, add Pain Thursdays and Suffering Saturdays again. No, but that's only for when I'm missing Pain Mondays. We're keeping it to 1 per week. Otherwise, I'm cheating. I do not cheat with Pain Monday. At least I shouldn't. I'm an honest Pain Mondayer. In match, but it's on as Monday. Monday Painer, that's me. I am the Monday Painer. Pain Monday on a Friday is not cheating? It's not. It is not cheating. Only if I have not done a Pain Monday on a Monday. I need to compensate that. Pain Monday. Yo, Samuel, ¿qué tal? Poco menos de año y medio ya. Y de hecho, como aún no hemos llegado al 5º año de lunes de dolor, aún nos quedan como 2 semanas o así. Creo que menos. Menos de 8 semanas, como 6 semanas. En 6 semanas será más o menos el aniversario del lunes de dolor. El 5º aniversario. Y a partir de ahí van a quedar como poco más de un año. So we're gonna finish Pain Monday on 2027. Yay! We're getting there! Oh my god, she's so... Look at her. She's adorable. Está mega adorable. Make them awesome bits, maybe. This was definitely a lot easier than the previous chibi. Pues entonces te llamaremos a Yomi. Podéis llamarme a Yomi ya. Sí. No me importaría. Mi sueño siempre ha sido ser una abuela cool. My dream has always been to be a cool grandma. I am already getting called old anyway, so might as well embrace it. So, ladies, for us. Alright, that's the middle row! We got everyone finally! You can tell that one of these sketches took a lot more than the others, I think. There's a lot more of a mess in one of these. Creo que hay como mucho más desastre en uno de estos esbozos que en los demás. Yay, I'm glad you like her eyebrows. I feel like it's a really cute touch. Also, I don't have any characters with eyebrows like these. I wanted to do something a bit different. Okay. I think we have not finished Pain Monday, no. There's more. Wait a second, there's more. We have one row finished, but we can still try to sketch the last 4. Let's see. One. That's another character that I have not really drawn full body, so we're gonna have to improvise. Ah, sorry. Don't catch another cold, please. Thank you. Alright. The last Yomi sneeze of the year. Maybe not. Maybe it won't be the last. Don't worry. There's still time. There's still time for more sneezes. Hey. Let's go. But it's Mayo. I also tried to sketch a Mayo yesterday, but I didn't finish it. I wanted to give her a new outfit, but I couldn't think of anything. I just started sketching something else, and it turned into the new Gramble horse. Indeed. Something that I like about this design is the horns. Kind of moon-shaped. Me sorprende considerando la cantidad de pelo de gato que debo hacer. Sí, eso también es cierto. Es imposible mantener la casa limpia de pelo de gato. I'm telling you, it's impossible to keep this house free of cat fur. There's cat fur everywhere. It doesn't matter how much I sweep, there's always more cat fur. Okay. Oh. Idea, suppose. Nothing too special. But again, I don't have that many things for this character either. I do have some ideas, and they are part of one of the stories that I've got in the back burner, but aside from that, there isn't much that I can tell. The design is also kind of work in progress too. But for now we're gonna go with how it looks. Este personaje es un poco work in progress aún. Supone que tiene un pequeño papel en una de las historias que tengo, pero como aún no he trabajado en esa historia, aún está muy ahí por definir todo. ¡Yo, Carlos! ¿Qué tal? ¡Hello! Welcome to the stream. Bienvenido. Estoy dibujando mis chorro mil personajes. Drawing my... There's no way to translate chorro mil into English. It just means a lot, a bazillion characters. Chorro mil basically just means a bazillion. Someday maybe I'll be able to show more of this character, but for now most is secret. It does have something to do with the sort of Wonderland-like place. I'd say this character is kinda Alice in Wonderland related, but it's a bit of a mystery for now. That is not working. You know what, let's go with the pose first. I think we should do this the better way. Creo que debería hacer esto de la manera mejor. Intentarnos de poner todos los detalles antes de tiempo. Let's zoom out. Should get more used to zooming out. Look, I always draw super zoomed in. One idea wanna add is like making the wings one of the main parts of the chibi. Hello, Christian, welcome. How's it going? Hey, I hope you can have a good trip back. So you're gonna spend New Year's in there. Have you already ordered your KFC bucket? I'll go to the stream. Would have needed to do that over a month ago. It's too late now. Maybe you can take one. Maybe you can buy one now, because I imagine that not many people order KFC there for Christmas or New Year's. I'm not a fan of fried chicken. Understandable. It's okay. More fried chicken for me. Cuanta menos gente les guste el pollo frito, más pollo frito para mí. It should be more something like... give them a similar pose to the one they have here. Fried chicken was inside you all along. The fried chicken of my soul. It is certainly true that we are what we eat. Es cierto que somos lo que comemos. El pollo frito siempre estuvo en mi interior. I could do the pose really in the same direction. Baki chicken? I prefer baki chicken. I cannot say understandable to that, because it is not understandable. I will never comprehend. Baked chicken? Okay, that's more acceptable. Baki chicken. Straight out of a horror movie. Straight out of Baki, you would say. Okay. Imagine a Baki chicken, it would have a lot more meat because of all the muscle. A chicken with muscles in the muscles. Gallina con músculos en los músculos. Okay, so there's... Let me see if I can do what I think I had in mind, maybe. Is adding the... Let's try that. It's what I was going for. This design is very, very work in progress. Like, I'm gonna update it a little bit now that I'm doing the chibi. Because there's really... This is the only heads that I have of it. Es el único esbozo que tengo de este diseño, así que tengo que acabar de improvisarlo un poco en el chibi. Now there's the bigger cuff. It's them. It's neither her or him. But add a lot more decoration too in the clothes. Yes, skirt would work. I feel like something a bit card themed. Because this character is a little bit Wonderland themed. So I wanna go with the sort of themes that usually go with that. The Alice in Wonderland kind of stuff. I was thinking of some sort of like long pants with decoration on the sides. I'm still not sure. Something like, but for now it's up for iteration. Also the wings. Wings are supposed to go away. Deep. That looks ready to spin a link. Yeah, there could be. Huh, you got the point there. Maybe we can add some sort of valve. That could be a good idea. Something here. I'm gonna leave the pants or whatever for later. Decide along the way. The Yomi spin. Why? I was a big fan of the song Yaman Polka. What? Hair seems pretty. That you meant I was right and you should add a link. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe I should add a link. Maybe that should be the gift. Wait, I need to check what the gift was. Wait a second, I forgot to add Forrest's gift. I have a good way of adding it though. Falta añadir su regalito. Que es una hoz. And add it here. ¿Qué dice? La verdad no lo sé. Nunca he sabido qué dice la letra. Wasn't everyone? It was such a catchy song. There we go. Lily forgot. Let me check. It's the wings, right? The wings are the gift. Never mind. Even polka is in my head. I can remind you of another song. Remember Caramel Dancing? Más que el acerejé, que el chipi chapa. Eso es la barra muy alta, El acerejé ya no se canta tanto, pero en su momento acerejé, jadejé. Todo el mundo se la sabía. El chipi chapa es demasiado nuevo, yo creo. Numa Numa. Oh my god, that's also bringing back memories. Numa Numa yay. Numa 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 yay. Now getting Prince Levi's Prince of Hearts. Perhaps. Perchance. There is one character kinda related to Wonderland, quote unquote. It's not exactly from Alice in Wonderland, but there's a sort of related character that this character is inspired by. It's actually from a work that I really like. Macarena. Ay. ¿Y qué tal la cucaracha? Cucaracha, la cucaracha. Nyankat, también Nyankat, also Nyankat, oh my god. Numa Numa wasn't the song name, it's just how everyone remembers it. I don't remember the song name either, now that you mention it. What's the song name? True, Devastating Day. Right. Numa Numa is more memorable, to be honest. Started singing Red Right as a pack of giant. No way! I summoned them. I cast a spell by singing the song. Summon Giant Roach. Make the hair a little bit more flowy, perhaps. What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Guys, we're not addressing the elephant in the room, though. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Gonna forget that one. Summon animal level 0.2. Giant roach. Oh god, Crazy Frog, not Crazy Frog. I hated that one so much. Why was the frog so cursed? Holy shit. You know what's better? Hamster Dance. Together Forever doesn't sound familiar right now. If I heard it, it would sound familiar probably. But from title only, I don't remember. Hare Hare Yukai, that's more on the website, but yes. Hare Hare Yukai is also iconic. Let's not forget the Lucky Star opening. Pakamitai! Baby Shark! Oh my god, Baby Shark! Baby Shark is also quite new, but it has truly become one of the songs of all time too. Friends knew how to dance and tried to teach me. I failed. It was quite difficult. I tried to learn it too, but I think I never fully learned it. Move. Perfect. There we go. I like sausage. The misheard English lyrics. There's a lot of really funny ones. This reminded me of the song Hot Dogu. I like Hot Dogu. Cause it's adorable. Like Hot Dogu. I think that one's also quite new. Attack on Titan, Bees and Eagles. That reminds me, on Christmas, it's kind of funny that you mentioned that because this was actually a topic of conversation during my Christmas dinner. The Attack on Titan misheard lyrics. Funny thing, one of my family members has been rewatching Attack on Titan, and showed us all the misheard lyrics of one of the songs. Oh my god, Dango Dango! Isn't that the sad Clannad song? Was it from Clannad or maybe mistaking it for? It was really sad. The Dango, 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 Dango. Clannad ending, right? It was from Clannad, yeah. I remember it. It was really nice. I never watched Clannad actually, but I did hear a lot of the songs. Ide, why are you scratching the door? What are you doing? I got into. Ignoring me completely. Hey. I checked that the proportions are completely off. Let me fix that. He goes again, scratching the door. Come on. I think she got trapped in the drawers. I think that's why she's scratching. There we go. It's better. I think the head should still be a little bit bigger. That was sad. Planet After Story was worse. Shuffle was sad. But don't we all like sad stories? Wasn't Planetarian also by the same people as Clannad? I did read Planetarian and it was really sad. Hold on. That is still... Oh, are you to me? I'll be right back. You. Right as I am about to get up, she... looking at me with the guiltiest eyes ever. Yeah, it had the exactly same style. a nice story. La artista de Planetarian después dibujó Niña Robot. Debió gustarle dibujar la Niña Robot de Planetarian. Dijo, quizá esto es my life's calling. Maybe this is my life's calling. After drawing for Planetarian, the artist discovered that they really wanted to draw robot girls. Here we go. Things. Hey, Marm's girl. But are they also sad robots? ¿También son robots tristes? Porque Planetarian fue muy de robots tristes. Como yo. No me hagáis esto. Mi mayor debilidad. I was like, no, don't do this to me. My biggest weakness. Sad robots. Sad robots and sad immortals, which is kinda on the same vein. Okay. We do need to start thinking about the pants. Let's see. The main idea was that doing like long pants with some decoration. But your biggest weakness was tall small girls with white hair and red eyes. I don't know what you're talking about. Yep, I've never heard of that combination ever before. No. That's maybe only one of the combinations. Not. Cat! Oh my god, there's a cat. Thank you for being a good topic changer. This way I don't have to expose myself on my biggest weak. Wait, I know, you're so cute. You're so cute. The modern thing, mostly older games didn't have those all that much. Yomi has to adapt for those. Why are there so many nowadays? I keep finding more and more white-haired, red-eyed ladies, and it's an attack on my person. It's unfair. What have I done to deserve this? Anything like how cat girls were a massive thing before. Cat girls have always been popular, yeah. The first person to draw a cat girl had a vision. So my main idea was to make maybe some of these. This way there can be hearts and spades at the top of the design, and then diamonds and clovers. Wait, what? Was I having a seizure? Sorry, maybe it was because I was looking down. First person to draw a cat girl had no idea what he was about to do to the course of human history. Truly life-changing moment. Miku had way too many fans, because Miku is the queen of the world, that's why. Look at the Egyptians, they were already into cat girls and furries. Egyptians really had a vision for the future of the world. They were onto something. They were really onto something. Ahead of their time, you could say. Maybe without the belt. Not sure. I know I do have what's it called? A doodle file. What this? This is the only other thing that I had. And there's really no sign how the pants were supposed to be. Also, look at that, another demon from later on. I don't know how long it's gonna be until we draw this one, but yeah, it's still gonna be a while. But there's a little preview to another demon that we're gonna see in the future. Cat girls were the real lang. I think the best idea might be maybe not add the separation. Maybe we can still leave the symbols here. Maybe instead it's like long boots. That could be a good idea though. Back on that. The princely vibes. Really not sure to go with. It's the maybe the buttons could also be diamond, perhaps. Maybe we can get rid of these ones and put them somewhere else. This design is super work in progress. They've got cool globes, like all the other demons, at least most of them. One of the things that I like adding as a consistent pattern in all of them now have some sort of gloves or dark hands. They are all color-coded. They like color-coding characters. Another thing that can work is shorts even. Could go with shorts. What if? What if shorts and long boots? Hold on, maybe we're onto something. Maybe we are into something. Always a good combo, yeah. Not the other diamond here for extra decor. I'm cooking, yeah. I think we're really onto something now. Yeah, I like. Fix these because I feel like the neck part is not that. No. Meow. Meow, yes, come here. I have acquired the cat in my inventory. Yep. Alright, I guess that completes most of the design. I can think of something else for decorating the boots. Maybe we can add something else later on. I name it repetitive! Now I'm self-conscious. I know. I add the hierarchy to all my designs. I know. But hey, here not so much. We can check. We can check how many have that here. How many? This one doesn't. Most of these ones don't. Not even Asmodee has it. He's got the long skirt. Reddit maybe? Reddit kinda does. I guess. None of the others do. Meow. Oh, I know. So cute. You're so cute. The future girl you showed earlier. I guess you're right with that one. That's true. But it's a very different kind of design. It's not the same, okay? This is acceptable in any design. As long as the rest is a bit. It's a very different design. Also has it, I guess. This one, but it's barely visible because of the skirt. The others don't have it. Look at that. No one else has that. Not gonna look that similar. If you count in proportion with all the other characters, not that many have it. I could have given Paimon long socks and I didn't. Because you know, sometimes you need the entire leg. Why not? SC3 does, but see, in comparison, it's not that many. You could argue that, oh, there's so many characters wearing pants. There's more characters just wearing pants than the hierarchy, okay? So you for your obvious preferences. Fine, I accept it. I am obvious, and I have design pattern. There is nothing wrong with that. I will embrace it. I have a cut in my arm now. It's a little bit more difficult to draw. Exactly. When you have the power to draw anything that you want, you have the greatest power in the world. Why you won't draw Baki but draw a woman that fit your preferences exactly. I will follow my dreams, and no one can stop me. Right, ended up turning out and salido bastante. I think maybe the proportions are still a little bit off. The body is way too long. Creo que el cuerpo está un poco largo. We're gonna shorten that a little bit. This character is not especially tall. They're a bit on the shorter side compared to the others. What are we doing on head? Probably pretty good. Yeah. Let's leave them like this. If I can think of something else to decorate the boots, legs in general, I guess I will add it. Something that we could add though that could work to decorate, like a garter, because that always fits just on one side. I'll see if I remove that or if I keep it. For now I'm gonna keep it for decoration. Okay. Zap. They have another name. The area of the dreaming world that they live in. It's a dream that has to do with something Wonderland. We're gonna leave that for when I do the story that they are supposed to show up in. There are some hints in the design for that. Alright, next one I'm gonna have to do my best because I couldn't find a full body reference. We're gonna have to use the pixel art for guidance, but I more or less can distinguish everything, all the details. I think I can do this if my cat lets me because he's falling asleep on my arm and I can barely move it. No puedo mover mi brazo, tengo un gato durmiendo. What am I supposed to do now? I can't move my arm. Move my hand. A little bit difficult. No puedo mover mi mano. Tengo que mover la tableta. I'm gonna have to move the tablet. I suffer. That's the only thing I can do. Characters also on the shorter side, and they've got really long horns. They're gonna occupy a lot of the upper part of the design. Do not move a comfortable cat, it's against the law. Yep, if I do I'm going to jail. Jail for 1,000 years. He's so comfy here right now. What? Oh my god, he looked at me. I woken you up. Gotta sneeze that this is coming out. You're sleeping, you won't even know what got you. The cat police is gonna get me. I mean, the biggest impediment to drawing right now is that he's a really big cat. He's really heavy. It's not just like my arm being completely immobilized. It's like being down. No es solo que tenga un gato encima, es que el gato es grande y pesa. Así que no puedo mover el brazo. Ay. He's still a baby though. This is gonna be very slow, I'm sorry. Like, stretch my hand as much as I can. Also, in this character, there's another one of the patterns I keep repeating in character designs, and it's lamps. This character has a lamp, because I really like lamps. I love lamps so much. I have lost count of how many characters with lamps I have. That's very good. No, don't get comfy in my arm. I'll be able to move my arm even less. You're so cute. Goodbye, you're cute. No, needs to be there. This one's the warm and comfy. Está abuelito y es invierno, así que solo quiere estar cómodo. Last stream of the year, Merry Lettuce and Happy New Gardenia. Yo-hooo Semi! Welcome! Merry Lettuce and Happy New Gardenia indeed. Maybe I'm gonna stream tomorrow, I'm not sure. Maybe yes, maybe not. We'll see, depending on if I end up busy or not. But there's another cat on my desk now. What do you want? Oh, cat. Cat. Gato grande y gato pequeño. Not for rest, then why comfy? Cat in the arm. He's got a point. That's why I can. He's in the right. Let's do our best. Vamos a intentarlo. Quizás si muevo un poco más el dibujo hacia la derecha. Maybe if I move the drawing a little bit more to the right, I can reach a bit better. Let's try adding the body. It'll be a lot smaller because the horns are gonna take a lot of space. Also, there's also one of the shortest, not counting the horns. I have a comfortable dog on my lap. Yeah, you feel it, you feel me. Impossible to move when they are comfy. Feels bad to move them. Because I'm also comfy. Look at on my, with how cold it is. It's super cold. And use my other hand for shortcuts because this hand Oh, busy petting the cat. Tengo la otra mano también ocupada, dándole pat al gato. I think I should count how many characters with lamps I have. I have so many. Probably make I'm gonna go with or like the other. A lot of these angles. The typical lamp shape, the would all teenagers sleep on their arms at the desk instead of pay attention in class? Of course, because the arms are comfortable. I have slept on my desk, like, with my head on my arms, and it's actually not really that comfortable. Because most of the time, I have to, like, put my arms in a very specific way, so my head doesn't touch the desk, and feels, like, super hard. And it ends up being really uncomfortable because my arms end up falling asleep. And when I wake up, I feel all the ants on my arms. Hey, what are you doing? You have now scared the comfy cat. How could you? No. Woke up? Comfy cat has woken up. No longer in my arm. Oh my god, I can move it now. He's still here though. Sitting now. I shouldn't forget that these I wish I could have found the original drawing for these, but I didn't. Couldn't find it. Oh no! Don't leave me! Why are you leaving now? You left. I guess I can draw now, but now I am catless. I have no cat anymore. This should be. It's not that difficult of a design at least, so I don't need the reference that much. Yokosinyo! Welcome! Keep going! I'm finishing a bunch of sketches today. Wait, now I can center it. I'm no longer being... My army is no longer being kidnapped by a cat. This is how it was supposed to go. I love lanterns. Lanterns are so cool. No! Why? Hold on, I had a box here with some cookies, and a certain cat has knocked the box out of. Give me a moment. I'm gonna sweep the breadcrumbs. Ah. I'm back. I deserved it. What did the cat do? I had a box with some cookies here on the desk, and the cat, being as smart as she is, he pushed the box, and the cookies, some of them, ended up becoming breadcrumbs on the floor. Mel, I know, you're so cute. I forgive you. I love you. I can't even be mad. You're just a cat. It's okay. You're gonna have to compensate by being cute and being adorable and letting me pet you. If you're a gremlin. Okay, let's continue. Now I have another cat. This very guilty lady. Because of you, now there's 2 cookies left in the box. These? Jesus. Okay, fine. Letting you go. You're free now. Let's go. This escape should be a bit shorter, if I think about it. I have to make it a bit short. Bit rounder, maybe. Fun. And this design is also that I'm very proud of. Look, it turned out how I had envisioned it. It didn't take long to get it right. Horns are gonna be a problem. They're gonna occupy so much. But there's no space. Maybe I should have chosen a different pose. Let me move the pose a little bit. To change position of the head a little bit. Just a matter of changing the perspective of everything a little bit. The head of center from the body. Yeah, I just moved it to change the direction of the head a little bit. I did it on purpose right now. Otherwise the horns are not gonna fit in the frame. Changing it on purple. Yeah, it's okay. I'm still working on it, don't worry. Still a work in progress. I want to change more things from the pose because right now it's still the horns would not fit anything. Oh wow. It alone. I'm gonna have to change some of the things. Maybe I'll set the length. I don't want to change much else, but I try to change the minimum. Right now it should be a little bit better. Now maybe there's enough space for them. Let's give it a try. We compact the horns a little bit, I think we can do. There we go. More like antlers in this case. feel like something is off though, and it might be with the perhaps. I'm gonna have to redraw. The other. As we make sure that the head can fit. The horns are supposed to be even longer than these, but they don't really fit in the frame. Try to make them a bit smaller. Go. I think there wasn't a hole in there. I vaguely remember it, but I can't really tell if there was one or not. Because the background is green and the hair kind of blends together. But I feel like there was. It does look like there is one. There is a hair like... Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just adding more things to the design. But oh well. Doesn't look bad. And the zoom is now. It's the hour. It's prime zoom is hour. And here you're scratching the couch. Here is our... Is it better now? Could be better. Really? Now it should be much better. If I don't mess it up with the face. Indeed. Shh. There you go. Side of the hair, I think it should be este lado del pelo debe ser un poco más. It can look the same. There's something weird here on this side. We go. Now fix this hand. Looks a bit too short. Maybe it looks even better if there's no hand showing. Just the cape covering the entire arm. We go. Yo-hooo part 9 million minimum. It's gonna be more than that. If we're gonna get to that number, might as well do one more. This way we'll have a nice round number. It never ends. I calculated earlier in the stream how long it's gonna take, and it will take like 70 more streams. In 70 weeks, we're gonna finish Pain Monday probably. It's going good. I'm doing fine. Done a lot of progress so far. Done 4 sketches. They look so tiny. En comparación se ve super small. I'm gonna move the lamp because now that I have moved the chibi so much, the lamp does look a bit off. It was not following gravity properly. Make bigger. I know. The legs. I fixed a little bit. Balance. Okay, write down their name. Let's try to finish the last 2. Maybe we get everyone's sketch today. It's 4. Original demon is usually depicted as some sort of deer, so that's why I make them like this. We got antlers. Pain ends in 70 streams? Nah, it's not gonna end that soon. After Pain Monday ends, I'm gonna do Pain Monday too, of course. Gonna redo the list with the alternate designs because some of these characters have more than one design. So we gotta do those two. Okay, next one. Next one is lady. Let's go. Next character should be holding a banana so people don't accuse you of always doing the same things. I don't know if it would be fitting for her. Look. Full wolf lady. Holding a banana, maybe. And then after Pain Monday 2, you can finally redo the whole list with all the new tricks you picked up over the last 10 years. Hell yeah. Oh my god, true, because it's gonna take like 10 total. Holy shit. Pain Monday 2 drawing all of everyone else's OCs. I had thought about doing that at some point. That would be so cool. Like doing a big list of people's OCs and drawing them in the challenge. That would be really cool. But I need to finish my own OCs first. And also I want to do a pixel art version. I think Pain Monday 3 is gonna be all my OCs as pixel arts. This way I can use them for the Yomimon game. Gotta catch them all. Gotta draw them all. Okay, Wolf Lady. Let's go. Finally, some good food. Get nice. Think, what pose could I give her? I think I have an idea. Maybe she has a monkey friend. I don't think I've made any demons that are like monkey themed now that I think about it. I do have an idea for her pose though. It's gonna require a bit of head perspective. We'll see if I can accomplish that. The idea is to make it a bit the head from below a little bit. It's gonna be a bit of a freer moment. Drawn from below. So, this one less. What about the right? Pain Monday 3 drawing everyone, every single person and character in the world. Everyone gets drawn. It would be really cool. It would be a way to keep doing Pain Monday forever. Maybe I have a fear book. It's more fitting if it's a pose behind a bit, but if Yumi truly wants to escape that draws the same things allegations, you should draw a center in Baki style. Why? You know what? I'm fine with the allegations. I'm not even gonna deny them. Yes, I always draw the same things because it's what I like to draw. This way, I make the suffering a little bit less suffering for me. I'm gonna leave drawing centers in Baki style to center and Baki fans. I'm not gonna take that away from you, no? Paid 1 day for drawing 4-dimensional eldritch beings beyond time and comprehension. That would be cool as hell, honestly. I should do that. I should skip all the Pain Mondays and just do that. It's got like the coat. Super fluffy coat. Cool. With the coat maybe a little bit more open so we can see the rest of the body perhaps. Maybe not so. Maybe a little bit of fluff. Bucky Monday. That sounds like we would be watching Bucky every Monday. No, thank you. Drawing my Bucky Sona. It's okay. Other people have already done that. I don't have to do it. I don't need to. Other people already do that for me. What is this? Looks like this. Good thing that we've got a much better reference for this one. Yumiverse official crossover event. That would be if that was like gacha collabs. That would mean that the collab characters would be included in the character list of the gacha. That would mean including the collab Bucky characters in the Yomi OC list. Why? That would mean drawing them in Pain Monday. Cannot allow that. Can never allow that to happen. I feel like I should. The perspective. For some reason, this is gonna be very cursed. But you know what this pose is reminding me of? You know those Among Us 3D renders with super perspective and super big boots? Well, not boots, it's like sports shoes. Kinda giving that. It's the perspective. The perspective is causing some sort of pattern recognition. Especially since she doesn't have arms yet here. Okay. How do we do this? Also, we need to check what her. Just her claws. Never mind. We don't really need to add anything. Just need to make her claws visible. promise I'm gonna draw her hand better when I do the line art. For now it's just the initial sketch. Now both was fluffing the border. The thing about the goat is that it's open on the back, and I was not this enlightened when I made this design, but now I am, and I know what to do with that opening. I can give her a wolf tail. Put it. And then Bucky the Bucky. It's gonna be in Yomi style. Chibify the Bucky. I kind of want to change her hair a little bit. You could make it a bit better. I feel like that there's this part of the hair that goes in front, the fluff. This file is starting to take a little bit of time to save. That means there's a lot of layers in it. There's also these belts from the goat. They are not really necessary. So the goat a little bit. Welcome back. You're still sketchy. Almost at the last character of this page. Which is also another character that I have barely any references for. Hair which needs to be as fluffy as possible. Like a mix of fluffy and spiky. First turns. We make the body a little bit smaller. the head a bit. It's a little bit difficult finding the right version. That's good. I was never too happy with her bangs because she's got these hairs here. I wasn't really happy with it. It doesn't look that bad if it's just like what about Yo-yomi? Yo-yomi, yes. Yo-yomi, I can accept. I even have my stand, Pixel Yomi. But you know what could also be my stand? Pikuchangasu. Maybe that's the true name of Soy Yomi. Soy Yomi is Pikuchangasu. Looking down. One important thing in her design, eyelashes. The most powerful stand user, Pikuchangasu. You know what stand I would love to have though from JoJo? Like every time that stand shows up, I'm like, I should be the one having that stand. I want the harvest stand. I need it. Every time it shows up, it's like, it should have been me. It should have been me. That's the best stand. With one of the worst stand users, holy shit. Should have had harvest. Should have been me. Here we go. We can even a bit more of the Will you draw a JoJo Sona? Crumpets did! I have so many things to draw, but Crumpets did draw JoJo Yomi and it turned out amazing. I don't know if I would ever make a JoJo OC though. I feel like my brain cannot think of a good idea for a stand or like a character, and also all the characters are like super out there. If I ever get an idea for a character, maybe I could make one, but I don't think it would count as a Sona. Usually I don't even make like Sona characters that much. They always end up being very separate from myself. They are just separate OCs. The only Sona I have is me. The me that you're looking at right now. Fix the hair from here. If I ever do, it's gonna be me, the stand user of Pikuchangasu. This Pixel Yomi. I feel like the legs maybe a bit short now. The legs look a bit longer. Extend a little bit. Better. want to fix the tail too because it's barely visible right now. We can do it a bit better. Check. Okay, the head size is not that bad. It does look the same as the There we go. See if her name fits in here because I don't see much space. Hope it does. She's got a bit of a long name. Name is Marcosia. It doesn't fit. No, maybe on the other side, I guess. But it's not gonna fit there. I'm gonna have to make it better. Marcos. Maybe it's just Marcos now. Oh, here. There we go. Doesn't fit on the other side. You gotta put it there. There we go. And the last one from this page, last character I have no references for, this dude over here. He's all that I have of him. Nothing else. But this guy has the funniest deep design though. Let me show you the last. The funkiest little guy that you'll ever see. With like 90% left. This dude. Prince of Hell. Doesn't seem like such a bad place with funky little guys like this. Así es como se ve el demonio en el que está inspirado este señor. Se llama Stolas y es súper gracioso. Con príncipes así el infierno no parece un lugar tan malo, no sé. Cuesta tomarlo en serio, es muy gracioso. Tiene las patas súper largas. Give him those pants that makes your legs look longer. He has to wear some of those, yeah. It's necessary. He needs to look like he's like 90% leg. Have to do that. For sure. Like, I can imagine his design being pretty standard. Like, I haven't really thought of much for him that I can think of really the only part that there is here. That's the only thing I visualize from the design. But I feel like it would look pretty standard. I have an idea. What if I did his sketch next day? I tried to sketch something off stream to be able to figure out his design a bit better. Because I feel like I need to think on his concept a little bit more. He lives in a forest and he has an axe from like my notes. So I feel like I need to think about that concept a little bit more and work it out a little bit better. I feel like there's more I can do with him. Also, I can get a better idea for his design for sure. He's got an axe, so maybe we need to give him something a bit more woodcutter thing, something that can make the axe make, perhaps. Or maybe I'm just gonna change his gift, who knows. That's always an option. Give him a t-shirt with the picture of an axe. There we go. Problem solved. Design solved. Axe is solved. We got this. But I think I'm gonna do that. I think I will leave him for next day. Also, reduce up a little bit. A bit bigger now. The others. That's better. Here we go. I'm gonna think about it. Voy a pensármelo durante estos siguientes días a ver si se me ocurre algo mejor para este señor, porque es que tiene un hacha y vive en un bosque. Y este señor parece que ha salido de una mansión y es un mayordomo y quizá tengo que darle algo mejor. Así que voy a pensar en ello y el próximo día espero poder venir con sus deberes hechos. Y si no, tenemos muchas líneas por hacer, así que no pasa nada. Next day, if I don't come with the homework done, we still have a lot of line arts to do anyway, so there's time to think about this. But for now, I think this will be over today. Por ahora esto será todo por hoy. We got a good 3 hours of stream and it's been pretty good progress too. So I would say, good work for today. Han sido unas 3 buenas horas de stream. He podido hacer bastante, así que yo creo que ha sido un buen trabajo. 5 es bueno, tan mal. No, thank you all for tolerating me. Thank you all for accompanying me always. Muchísimas gracias por acompañarme hoy. Algo que voy a hacer estos días probablemente va a ser intentar preparar el jueguito que hice al amigo invisible estos días. Poder subir. Podréis jugarlo también. So, one thing I'm gonna do these next days is probably gonna be get the little game that I did for Secret Santa to release it, so you can all play it too. So, about that. Oh, there's a cat. Gato que me... So, for now, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time, which might be tomorrow, might be. Only moment of the year where we can say that. Puede que os vea mañana o puede que os vea el año que viene. Y es el último día que podemos decir eso. A no ser que mañana haga stream, pero es muy poco probable. Quizás sí, quizás no. Veremos. Pero por ahora, cuidaos mucho y nos veremos en la próxima. For now, take care and I will see you next time. Bye bye and Happy New Year, yeah, just in case I don't see you. Happy New Year!